Valentine's Day is coming up soon, so we're going to start practicing for that special day. Today we're going to be learning a Valentine's Day song, and we're also going to be making a Valentine's Day craft that's a card that you can give to someone special. So let's get started learning the song. We're going to learn this song just like we do in class. I sing first, you are my echo, so when I point to you, it's time for you to sing. Here we go, friends. I love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, and it's you. Super job! Give yourselves a round of applause. Do you think we can sing it all together? It's a pretty simple song. I think you've got it. Let's try it together. 1, 2, here we go. I love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, and it's you. One more time, get your singers ready to sing. 1, 2, here we go. I love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, and it's you. Good job, friends. I love that song. It's just so happy, right? Okay, guys, it's time for us to make our special musical Valentine's Day craft. Remember, this is going to be a Valentine's Day card for someone special, so you might want to keep it a surprise until Valentine's Day. Here we go. For today's project, these are the items that you will need. I have several sheets of paper. I've got one that's light purple and one that's red. You could also choose pink. Those are all nice Valentine's Day colors. I also have white and black. And then I have a marker, a pair of scissors, and you will also need some glue for today. Now, if you want to use a pencil to trace before you use your marker, you can also do that. So I'm going to start with the red paper. I think it shows up on camera just a little bit better. But you can choose the color that you like for your Valentine. And I'm going to turn it landscape so it's easier for you to see. And I'm going to fold my paper. So I'm just matching up those sides. And then I'm pushing down the crease nice and good so we have a good fold. Now my paper opens like this, but I want to turn it so that it opens at the bottom. So the top part is folded and the bottom is the part that opens. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my black and my white sheets of paper, and I'm going to cut some little strips. So you can see I'm practicing with my finger at the bottom. I don't want them to be too wide, and I don't want them to be as long or as tall as my sheet of red paper. So here is how big mine is. You can see it's a little less than 1 inch wide and about 3 inches tall. And I'm going to keep cutting with that piece of paper until I have 7 strips. So you will need to make 7 cuts in your paper to get 7 strips of paper. And now I'm just going to cut all the way down the row so that they're loose from the whole sheet. And then I can save that white piece of paper for another craft. Alright, I'm lining up my pieces of paper. I want to make sure that I did 7 cuts and ended up with 7 pieces. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And will 7 fit on my page? Yes. If you cannot fit all 7 pieces, you might need to cut your strips just a little bit thinner until they all fit. If I don't, I might have one hanging off like that. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with my black paper, but these strips are going to be even shorter and a little bit thinner than the white ones. And for these, I will only need to cut 5. So just like white, I'm cutting up from the bottom. And I'm going to turn my paper to the side to cut off each one of those strips. All right, let's put them at the top and see if we have all 5 that we need. Have you guessed what instrument we're making today, guys? If you guessed piano, you are correct. We're making a piano or a keyboard. I do have all 5 pieces I see, so now I'm ready to start gluing. I'm going to glue my white pieces down, but let's work one at a time because the piano has a very specific order for the keys. Sometimes it's white, black, sometimes the pattern changes. So first is white. We're going to put our white piece of paper down, starting at the edge. And then I'm going to put another white piece next to it. Now in between those 2 white keys, there is a black key on the piano. So we're going to take one of our black sheets of paper and glue it right here, right in between our 2 white keys. I'm going to make sure that the top lines up with the white and the black. So I'm lining it up at the top, not at the bottom. Not there, but up here at the top. All right, let's get some glue on our black keys. And I'm centering it between my other ones, right there on the crack. Lined up at the top. There we go. Now let's add another white one. Can you guess what we're going to do next? Yep, that's right. We're going to add another black one right here. Make sure it's nice and in the center, lined up at the top. All right, what comes next, guys? A white one, that's right. Can you guess what comes next? Right here? Oh, if you said black one, this time it's not right. They are tricky instruments, pianos. So there's no black key there, but we're going to add our next white one instead. Now we can go back to adding black. So right here, I will put my next key. I'm making sure that I'm leaving that one blank, and then I'm adding a black one. Another white. And if you guessed that a black one would go next, then you are correct. Time for our very last white. This should be number 7. And then our last black key, number 5. So now we have a piano with our keys all in the right order. If I open my card, it works. I've got my cute piano. Now it's time for us to add a little extra details and our special Valentine's Day message. I'm going to use my light purple piece of paper. Again, this could be whatever color you would like to use, a nice Valentine's Day color. And I'm going to make sure this time that my fold is on the left so that my card opens up like you would open a normal card. I'm going to draw half of a heart, so it's sort of like a backwards C that comes down to a point. Again, a backwards C goes down to a point. So when I open this folded piece of paper, after I've cut it, it will look like a heart on both sides. So that's what I'm going to do now is cut my paper. Sometimes I forget when I'm cutting that I have to cut in front of the camera, so sorry about that part. Alright, if I did it correctly, when I open these up, I should have a heart. Let's see. Yep, 1 heart. And 2. You can make as many as you'd like. Now, I only have marker drawn on one side of my heart because of the way I traced it, so I'm going to go ahead and draw on the other side just so my heart has a nice black outline and it stands out even more. Now I've got to figure out where I want to place my hearts on my card. I could put them up here at the top. I could overlap them over the keyboard. This part is totally up to you. I think I'll have one at the bottom covering the edge of the keyboard and one at the top corner. Alright, now we need to start thinking about our message. There are so many Valentine's messages that you could say that have a music theme to them. You could say something like, "You rock, Valentine," or you could say, "You are music to my ears, Valentine." I think I'm going to write, "You put a song in my heart, Valentine." I'm making sure to take my time while I'm writing so that it looks nice and neat and my Valentine will feel extra special knowing that I worked hard to make this for them. But to save us some time, I am going to put this video on fast forward. Now it's time to write my special message on the inside that my Valentine will see when they open their card. I'm going to put to, and the person that I'm sending mine to, my mom, and then I'm going to write from, and this is where I will put my name, Miss Butler. My special message is going to say, "Have a great Valentine's Day. I love you." Now here's the best part of our Valentine. When we deliver it to our special person, we tell them that it's a musical Valentine, and when they open it, we're going to sing our special song to them. Oh, friends, a little love bug has just wandered into our classroom. Hi, love bug. Are you doing well today? Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear it. Look, I made a card today with all of my friends, and it's for my mom. Do you want to see it? All right. It looks like this. Look, it has a piano on it. Hey, you match. You guys are the same colors. Now, when I give her the card, I'm going to sing her a special song, and all of my friends at home learn this song too. Do you want to hear us sing it? Okay, here it goes. I love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, and it's you. What do you think? Oh yes, I love you too. All right, friends, I hope you had fun with me making our Valentine's Day musical card and learning a little bit about how the piano keys look on a piano and also singing with me. I will see you next time. Hey, Lovebug, can you wave goodbye to our friends? Bye, guys.